Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea. Long a center of naval commerce, the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Dorgalawa Oberith. History would know him as the Dynast King. Dorgalawa took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom.
That's what I was saying.
The Dynast King reigned,
Like,
Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckrow to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna...
I wonder if I used a high enough damage sniper, if it would
backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the
punch
north,
through. I think the
Branton
Val
created the Buckrow
has
Valerian kingdom,
armor
naming
piercing.
himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly, Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Wallister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began.
Oh, there was an invisible dude somewhere.
They were far outmatched. In the span of half a year, they had been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister
That was weird. So they're doing the intro right now,
There,
or I'm in the title screen. They're like doing like the story, right? And she's had like the same tone of voice the entire time, but there's literally like this one point where it sounds like she literally got close to the closer to the microphone, and then fucking went back.
Yet none believed the
And she just did it again. She just did it again. What the fuck?
Tactics Ogre.
Yeah, let's see for it. Yeah, is this one? Maybe, don't know. Blow it up anyway.
What do I seek in a lover? Wealth and power, wisdom and ability, youth and beauty. Obvious. Youth and beauty. Fuck that other shit.
Based. Whoops. I think these are just driving around. I'm gonna drive the smart cars. Let me in. Let me in. I guess I got my grenade launcher if you get close. Oh yeah. Come on.
Whose blessing do I seek?
Resilient.
Goddess of fire, goddess of ice, goddess of air, goddess of earth, lightning, and water. Water has a dragon. You have a horse, you have rocks, you have air. It's between fire and water. I don't like dragons, but I do like fire. Dragon. What are all these choices in the beginning of this game?
Don't know.
Asking me all these questions. Snowing to Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm getting shot up. I'm down.
Oh, everybody going to bed. Oh.
Wow. Just gonna leave me in the burning.
I knew as soon as I turned around.
Just gonna leave me in the burning car. See how it is. Alright, we did.
Oh, they made a baby cry. This guy's horse has a mane. It's weird. He has horns. Explain to me! What is this creature you ride?
Takes so long to load. Alright. Well, okay, I'm not a bivouac. And one decently close. One a different. I want to actually put on like a
It's as we heard, Denim.
high impact sniper.
Lancelot's returned.
See if that does anything.
Oh, Lancelot, hey?
Then it's time. Right, sister?
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
So, that's my friend, that's my love, right? So if I chose other choices,
What do
one
you
of them
say,
would be
Cosmo?
betray me and I'd have to
Passive
kill
a chance
them?
like this?
Is this what we say? Hmm?
It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark
Some real
Knights.
Games of Thrones shit.
They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
That's enough, Vice.
Alright, let's see.
No, this won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives anyway?
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power. Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
They want Valeria? Oh my god, is this Game of Thrones?
That's what I just
The
said.
turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another.
Will we be fighting with the Valerians? Do they have white hair? Are there dragons? Is there incest?
Bobby Wallister, so free of turmoil now.
Just don't go to
Joshua,
any weddings.
Oh, I'll be going.
We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
Shotguns are not that bad.
If war begins anew, we'll die just the same.
They get it right in this game to where, like,
They're here.
you can shoot things
We'll flank
from
them.
far away
Then
with the
go around
shotgun.
behind. Right.
Why does this dude got wings? Vanquish Lancelot. Yes. To battle, yes. But
Yeah.
hmm. No control over
Who
you.
goes there?
Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours.
The Resistance.
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
That's right. You can't.
The Dark Knights. But
Can't
we come
put a
from the
grain
kingdom
of
of New Zenobia to the east.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
And I am Canopus, the one they named Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
The Starseer, Warren Oman, at your service.
Mirden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Gildas is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Forgive us, good knights. But Perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
I'm still on the
is my
bit
name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Civil
Changing
Karsha,
everything around.
and this is my brother, Denim.
I'm Denim. Please, forgive our error.
Already forgotten. Though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe.
When the fuck did my dude stand there?
As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights Loslorian.
Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis.
You ever realize back in that time, your name seemed more, like most people's names almost sounded more royal in a sense, or more like important. Just the way they say their names, or what their names were. It's just so weird. Like nowadays we got all these other names, but like, just interesting. Just interesting. I'm just saying, like, you know, in movies and stuff like that, and then, like, games, they come up with these names, right? And you assume that you have to be getting these from names that must have been popular in that time. You would assume, right? But at the same time, it's like if that's the case, and their names are really, like, this, like, interesting, what happened? That we now go around and we call people Mike or Steven and Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like the lackluster. What happened to I am Sartorius? Like who are you? What do you mean? What is your name? Sartorius. Sartorius? Yes, I come from the land of Goa. What? Huh? My father was, you know, like that shit. And then like I said, now we got like fucking Steve and Jeff. Like, really, man? Like, what happened? These cool ass names is gone. It's gotta be a joke.
They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides.
That could be it too.
Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Bakram, eh?
So, why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
I do
Enough,
not.
Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian,
Is
after
that
all.
like Northern Ireland in the UK?
If
or
we do not serve as
Ireland?
knights of Zenobia, we were banished. Come.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, eh?
Can't say I have.
We've come to find work.
Spend more time in
preferably
the
of
southern
well-paying variety.
parts.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story.
I will say
This
this
is our
guy's
fight.
name is very sus. His name is Canopus.
Canopus.
Yes, does that sound familiar? Cannabis. This man smokes the weed.
I thought it was like can of piss.
No. You're thinking too
Like
strong.
Piss in a can.
You're thinking
It's a
too
family
hard.
name.
You're thinking too hard.
Vice, please. Lord Knight, you must forgive us.
There is nothing to forgive.
For one,
That, and I do find it
the
interesting
wrong
that
way
they're
out of
talking about
Almorica.
two people that have the same name. Like, you got this guy right now, Lancelot, and there's apparently some bad guy named Lancelot. Like,
Duke
the fuck?
Ronway.
You can't
He's
come
your
up with a
leader.
different person's name?
Not just us. He leads all the Wallister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute
Probably just
him
hit
if the rumors are to be
randomizer.
believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? But if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, eh? To Almorica Castle.
Okay, this guy's gonna get on my nerves. I can tell. If he keeps doing this nah thing, I'm going to be annoyed. He does it every sentence.
Wait! The castle is
This
well
is his whole
defended.
personality, man.
I hope he dies.
Can't take that away from him.
If I get to control him, he will be dead. 100%. Out of spite, he will be dead.
A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
I'm gonna hit the
What
right
about
first.
you, Denham? Would you have our aid?
Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead.
Ah, then it's settled. We will prepare at once.
God, I hate these armored dudes.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die.
Well, one thing's for sure. This voice actor is definitely the voice actor for the fucking intro to this game. Which is sad. Secondly, this bitch just keeps going, like her mouth is against the microphone. Like, without a doubt, her mouth is against the microphone. She's like trying to ASMR me. And she's doing a bad job. Like, if this bitch like has a little bit of spit dribble out of her mouth, I'm gonna hear it. That's how close she sounds.
Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready.
You are a snappy little hoe. Chill your potatoes.
You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil.
I would put the scar back on so I can do damage.
I only want to see an end of death.
Alright, see you next year. So these are the elements that you use. Interesting. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's wind. I know that's lightning. It's fire. Earth? Ice? Water?
You don't have to worry about me.
I'll not gainsay a friendly word of advice, but I'm set as is. Trust me.
No need to go worrying about that.
Going into my first battle.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliath. Here to save your duke, is it?
These guys and their voice acting. This is gonna make me lose my mind. It's hilarious.
There's 2,000 Goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. Watch. But look before, nah. You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
One of the winged, like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain. Even so, rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions and keep speed on your side. The distance a unit moves and the actions it takes determine how long it must wait to move again. The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack turn, to quickly tell which unit will move next.
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these commands in any order you see fit. Think on your choice as well. The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power. Units accumulate MP gradually over time. Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before casting a spell. Skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto, and special. Units learn skills as they gain levels, according to their class. That just now was meditate, an auto skill. Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. Use this to your advantage. Conjurer of magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray. Assign spells to your units from the party screen. Be sure that you don't forget.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class. Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily. A unit's level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order. There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
To use common consumables, such as Mendleaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field. Up to 4 may be ready. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
Take heed of the enemy's element before striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness.
Wrong on the symbols.
Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need. Each unit has a level, but so does your party. Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come. And remember, a unit can't advance beyond the level of the party.
One whisper of Ronway's execution and out you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your lot.
Support skills are just that, skills that provide some passive benefit to the user. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground. This is a support skill called Rampart Aura. Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn. Some support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength. Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Trap, and we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke.
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
You should not speak to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
Wait! You're no Wallisters! I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
Are you all right, Denham? You shouldn't let Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister. Back to...
like our luck has turned.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denham. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
A fine time for this, with Master Nybeth away. Listen well. We faced the rogues who slew Bapal and his men. Underestimate them, and share Bapal's fate. Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall! Interlopers! Why do you meddle in our affairs? Our struggle with the Wallister goes back generations. It's no concern of yours. Or do you seek to claim Valeria as Lodis does? I will have your answer.
We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens. Not hiring, by any chance.
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes a good point. Let's rescue this Duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
The craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward. my life for Galgastan.
Taste of freedom is sweet. You have my thanks. Sweeter still that Wallister youths came to my aid. Denham, was it? Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the Great Father himself. The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your Grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for Almorica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcasts from our land.
I do not doubt your sword. It is the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past, and that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights. Is the Saint King so brazen as to cast out the very men who placed him upon the throne?
I, too, have heard tell of this diviner, but I am not he.
Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lothlorien. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria? If new Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek.
I have your word, and its proof shall be in your deeds. You sought a reward. You shall have it, and employment besides. I would have you train our Wallister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica.
As you wish.
Now, Denham, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not? I met him myself once. A wise man, Abuna Cransett. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace, you must avenge our father. No, all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first. And for that, I will need knights. Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Almorica?
The very interesting sentence he just said. He says, knights such as yourselves. I don't know, just the wording of it just feels weird.
Us? Knights?
Still. Still, it's not the point.
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. Well, what say you?
Of course. I mean, as you wish, Your Grace. I know Denham's with me on this.
Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name.
do you think?
Yes, a fine name. You'll go far, I'm certain. I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Chrysaro, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonar, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Nybeth. Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Understood? Now before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica and purchase such gear as you'll require. I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury, and a few of my own knights to serve under you.
You can count on us, Your Grace. We won't let you down.
Then may victory and glory await you, young heroes of Wallister.
You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks.
No, it is I who should thank you.
So, you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we cannot join you. Above all else, stay alive. Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope.
I'll try to remember that.
Best not forget, the dead get no second chances.
If death were our aim, there are swifter ways to go about it than soldiery. We fight to live.
True enough. Still, do not needlessly seek out danger. Enough will find you as it is.
Of course.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.
And you are?
Ravnus Loxarian, a knight in service of the Duke. I would ride to Leonar's aid myself, but His Grace has other need of me. I fear the task falls to you.
No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
And what manner would that be?
She and her fellow knights drew off the garrison defending the castle. Else, we would not have succeeded.
If it were not for the sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now.
Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them.
Then you hold us up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it?
If you do not like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield.
May fate smile on us both, Dame Ravnus.
His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do no good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions. Even a single magicked ring can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
So you say.
She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height.
Good old Johannes. Wants to join the crew, he says. Listen here, Johannes. You are a guy in need. And since you have an axe, you shall join. Feta wants to join the party. Feta, excuse me, but if I could reject you, I would. Maybe I'll let you die or release you later. want no whammons on my team. I want a team of men, no whammons. No whammons on this team. Another whammons?
Take a look around, hmm?
2 wind, I've got 2 earth, got 2 lightning. Okay.
You sure? Thank you. Come again. Oh, that...
Beep beep boop 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 boop. Beep beep boop 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 boop.
Penis?
Yes. Who? This man. Yeah, I took me a nap. This guy said you got off early. Yeah, as if. Bang Energy getting the shaft. Bang Energy drinks. I think they're going like bankrupt or some shit like that. I like some of the drinks. Not all of them. But I could see that.
Well,
Fuck 5.